Sorry about that, guys. My batteries are dying. Okay, so back to the action. Okay, so if you pay attention, you see my Minutemen, making a line. You gotta cover that whole gap of hill. Otherwise, your artillery will be flanked, and you will have to take heavy casualties. You see I have some reserve troops right next to my artillery piece over there? My general's bodyguard over here. Then I have some Minutemen over here firing. Let's see what's going on. Okay, so my militia is practically wiped out by the logs, but the other one is in the barn, so they'll be okay there for now. There's some cav over here. You gotta wait till the right moment until the light infantry, which is shooting at my guys in the barn house over there, they turn so where their flank is exposed to cav, but you gotta keep them behind the barn house so they won't get shot. Because cavalry can really help you out in this one too, not just artillery. Back to the main action. As you can see, the British are routing over here, and some of them have gone for the melee. Luckily for me, they don't have bayonets. Okay, so there's a lot of other areas you gotta watch out for, like this little hill right here, this gap right there. Gotta keep that covered with your Minutemen. And like this little hill down there, gotta keep covered with militia. Well, you don't necessarily need them to be covered, but it provides more damage to the British. Okay, so the artillery piece way over there on the hill is still firing at my guys, but not too much of a threat now because I'm gonna have my artillery right here shoot on them, or open fire, whatever. So they eventually get shot and killed. Okay, so for your howitzer that you have, you should put the explosive shot and target them right to the 12-pounder howitzer for the British. It deals maximum damage. And for my Minutemen right here, I think that they're let's see, they're winning. I don't know how, because they got shot in the back. Okay, so I used my reserve troops over here because my Minutemen were like dying. And then this is where this is my cav charge right here. And then these guys are paying attention to my guys in the barn, and they're not taking heavy casualties, so that's a good thing. Let's see what else is going on. There's some more light infantry, but that's why I put my guys over here. You gotta try to make them as thin as possible so that they can get the most damage. Not to receive them, but to deal it. Okay, so the British are eventually gonna lose right here because my guys are on the hill and then they're shooting at them. I think at one point I charged them. At one point, I don't know. Okay, so here, this is my exposed flank, which I used up my reserves and forgot about these guys over here, so I fix that later. Okay, so my artillery opening fire on the artillery, and I just saw a piece go off. Got destroyed. There's some light infantry down here. That's where my guys are up there on the hill. Little people. So right now I'm winning the battle, mostly. For the most part, at least. Oh, and for you people who say that this mission is impossible, well, I don't really think so. Because I beat this twice. This is my second time. It's not really that hard. You gotta keep your men in reserves, some of them. Others, you just have to stretch them out a lot. Let's fast forward this a bit. nothing's gonna happen for a while. See any decisive moves so far? No, that's just about it. The only guys left are the light infantry down there. Let's see what else. Actually the artillery is routing. Down there. Let's see, these guys are, check. They are routing. And see, I pushed all my men right here. My guys are gonna flank them from the sides. These guys are over there. And you should be able to deal with the rest, because there really isn't a lot left. If you do have guys left, then you gotta focus on the rear, because they do go for the rear. And there's some heavy cav that comes in, but I managed to kill them with my cav charge over there. Heavy cav down there. There's not really a lot going on right now, just a bunch of skirmishes. Not really anything huge. And let's see what else. That's just about it. So, oh wait, hang on. Okay, so these guys are dead because they're shot in the flank. But I'll change that. My militia's routing right there, but it's not much of a difference because they're really cruddy. Okay, so my men go for the charge right there, so that's a win. And that's really just about it, honestly. Not really a lot left, not a lot left. Yeah, so that's how you beat the Battle of Bunker Hill.